Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Modded. In the last episode of episode 74, we made it to the stronghold and immediately found the end portal. We wasted one ender eye, throwing it by accident, and then it went through the ground, which is what they do. And then we used up 8 others, I believe. No. Yes. 8 others were used in this portal. And now, to grab a few items. I don't care. It doesn't matter what I have in my inventory right now. What I currently have is the best of what I can do. Except we might be playing this game mostly in third person from here on. Because, well, you'll see. Well, first off, it's the thing. So I'm just gonna do this real quick, and we're gonna quickly go /game rule, because I made this a thing. Oh, come on. How do you do it? How do you do it? It's not space, is it? I think you can click. Game rule. And then keep inventory true. And with that, because for the sake of content, I don't want to have to do this all over again, as I lose everything I've built up to this point. It's time. Oh yeah, I am on the lip. Let's go. To the end. This is the end. The end? Question mark. The Ender Dragon. Now, in the olden days of Minecraft, you had to actually go over here in some way. And now for the fun part. Uh-oh. Wait. Let's look for... Is that an opening? There's an opening right there. Is that the only opening? This is why I wanted to play in third person. Because of that. Hello, Fireball. Hello, very niche item. That is Dragon's Breath. It does damage. Be concerned. I think that one's fully encapsulated, so we'll just use our scaffolding. And for the fun part, because my aim is terrible on the ones that aren't open. Alright. There we go. Got one there. We've got 2 so far. Got 3. 6 somehow. Huh. Did I miss that one? Oh god. See, I told you to be scared. It looks like that one's still up there. There we go. Alright, so that should leave a lot of the ones I can barely see. Let's go up here. Okay, good. Alright, we're missing 1, 2, and we're missing 3. Well, actually, if we can get away with it, ow. We can get away with it. I'd like. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't anticipate. Is him being able to fly into the scaffolding and break it. Well, looks like I just need to be closer. I'll just get closer. Seems we have lost some scaffolding. Oh! They're aggroed on Mr. Ender Dragon. Well, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Yeah, that's the fun part. Alright, let's make a hole and then shoot out of it. Shoot it out. That sounds like a good idea. Come on. Alright, that means it's at the top. And then he ruined everything. Destroying a good portion of my scaffolding. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Oh! Well, that's broken. Good to know I did that. Alright, well... Can I wonder. Alright. That's enough playing around to that. There we go. Wow, I surprisingly didn't aggro him. And now... we take on the real threat. Which is you. What's happening? Why is he mega glitched? Why can't I hit him? Well, this is anticlimactic. Oh, you coward. Oh, what's that meme? Get down here and fight me, you coward! Oh. Oh, no, but seriously. Like... Hey, yo, what's up? I do love how they're trying to attack him. Wow, I hit that. Honestly, I'm surprised. Oh, God. Oh, good gosh. You know, this should be the time that I use one of my golden apples. I believe, yes, you can. Even if you, don't have low hunk saturation. Or, even if you don't have, uh-oh, okay, good. I didn't aggro him. He did disappear on me, though. There you are, which means... I have to assault you again. What am I doing? This does slightly more damage. Ow! And that's why you don't want to get hit by him directly. If you didn't already notice. Oh. Oh my gosh. No way. Uh-oh. Cool, I didn't ask for you. Come on, get down here, you coward. Uh-oh. Come on, I want you down here when I hit you with your final shot. XP in this is wild. Look at how much XP we have. Did you see that? We have 68 XP. We have 68 levels. But now you may be wondering, what do we do next? What happens? Where do we go beyond this? What do we do? Well, there's only one place to go as we stare at our reward. I didn't expect to make it here, and I didn't expect to have such an easy time. To be fair, I had crazy good healing items for my mods. I also used keep inventory because I'm used to a version of Minecraft that doesn't put you inside of the building, inside of this place. Where's my hole? Oh well, I should have marked where it was. Either way, we'll find it later, because we'll eventually need to come back. But, more importantly, here we go. Minecraft Java Edition. Modded, unfortunately, because it would have taken me forever to redo the series. I see the player. You mean? Soul Wolf Death? Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like the player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? The player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted, and was hunted. It was dreamed of shelter. Nah, the original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works, but what true structure did this player create? Behind the screen, it worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world in the fold of the... and created a... for... in the... It cannot read that, though. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level that it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. To know that we love it, that the universe is kind. Sometimes, though the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad. In a long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for a reality. The curative sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own task. We cannot interfere. I cannot keep up with this, because I am terrible at reading. So, you read it for yourself. Hopefully you can read it better than I can. Because I can't read that fast. You know what doesn't help? My eyes don't work that well. More importantly, I also don't care if I get copyrighted on this one. That's why the audio is still playing. Anyway, back to it. And here we finally are, to the credits. This is a wonderful game. It is a pivotal game to play. I mean, to be fair, it started a lot of people and a lot of big things for a lot of the internet as a whole. And even now, it's just surreal to finally see these credits, to be more worthy to actually see them. The first time I saw these credits was in creative mode, as most people experienced them. But to finally experience them again, but through hard work and dedication to make it to this point, was amazing. It's still surreal to be here at the credits and to have gotten to the end. I didn't expect it to. I expected it to take half the time that it took for me to make videos for our original Let's Play of Minecraft, our Mega Play, our original one. And it was surprising that we've only done 75 episodes of this. It's crazy. It's absurd. I didn't expect to make this much progress this quickly. But of course, I couldn't have done it without you. I always wanted to get back to Minecraft because I felt like it was a deep hole. But I couldn't go back to the original. I couldn't. I would have had to have restarted anyway. And so I chose to do the modded series instead. I know. I didn't do it officially. I didn't do it, without mods, but I still did it. I still made it to this point. Even though I had an accelerated experience. Look back at what I was dealing with the original Minecraft series. It would have taken me even longer. Because I would have had to have restarted and then made progress. Eventually. Doing stuff we hadn't done before. Like the fortress. Or going to a different thing. But I wanted to save those for another time. Because, as you probably guessed, this series isn't over. We still have 2 other bosses to face. Although, I don't know if I'm going to be able to face one of them. I would definitely need better equipment. So that's why I'm actually excluding it already from it. But there are still 2 bosses that we can encounter in the world of Minecraft. Now, one of them is going to be fun to go to. And the other one is going to be a whole lot easier. Because one of them requires us to grind for materials, and the other requires us to have the ability to breathe underwater. And luckily, we have a lot easier of a time being able to do that. But also, I think that we still had a fun journey so far. And I think I need to step away from this game for a bit more. For a bit of time. I think it's time that we shelved this series now that we've technically made it to the end. But not for too long. I want to have one series in between this that's in this time slot. Because it just feels right to do that. But, luckily for you, my plan is to play another game. Another very good game. Very different from this one. As soon as I look up, because I do know what I have, but I also need to know, and I don't think it'll tell me what's installed. Yeah, it won't tell me what's installed, because it doesn't have my actual console, I think. Well, more importantly, I do have plans. Now, I hope I don't have to download the other one, because last I checked, I actually owned them. I have purchased them. But the question is, yeah. I think that'll be our next adventure. Going to be an interesting one. I do expect it to take some time, because I have played a portion of it in the past, but otherwise, there's not much else I can really say, other than I'm very happy to get to this point. And I'm sorry to do this to you, but I clicked out of the window. It was all a dream. Or was it? As we stare off. You know what? Let's go teleport back home. As we stare off for one more time. One last time. in this fabled world. At least not one last time, but one last time for an amount of time. Let us stare off into the world. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! There we go. Let us stare off here. So hopefully, if you like this video, you can like it down below. You can comment. That's entirely up to you. If you liked it enough that you want to subscribe, first off, I'm happy. Second off, I recommend you go and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload. Because I have a schedule of... What are you doing here? Damn it! Ruining everything. Didn't even give me all the walls back. Frickin'. It's so upsetting. Oh well. No, great. Oh, seriously, how did you spawn there? In all seriousness, how did you spawn there? Alright, well, more importantly, I'll get this fixed up, eventually. And hopefully, I will see you in Banjo and Kazooie. Sadly, on Xbox One. Because, well, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm almost as old. I believe I'm older than GameCube. Am I? Either way, I will see you in Banjo-Kazooie. Or a different series that's already going on right now. Like Red Dead Redemption. Alrighty. Bye-bye!